studied harder. I studied harder than anyone in the room. I prepared, and somebody else got the promotion. The first thing that I thought was, maybe I'm not smart enough. Welcome, my name is Yamin, and this is another mind video. I thought I had a growth mindset, but after answering these 5 questions, I found out I didn't. When someone criticizes your work, do you immediately feel like you are the problem, not the work? Yes, that was me. Have you ever talked yourself out of trying something because you were afraid of looking stupid? Nope. When someone else succeeds at something you want, does it feel threatening rather than inspiring? Nah. I actually feel good for them, and it shows me that if they got it, so can I. Do you give up faster on things that you're not immediately good at? No. I know it takes some practice. That's it. Do you think that needing to work harder than others means you're less talented than them? No, I actually think that once you work hard, you're able to discover your own talent. But if you answer yes to any of those questions, that is a sign of fixed mindset thinking. And what is fixed mindset? Thinking our qualities and abilities cannot be changed. In other words, I was born with certain amount of intelligence and certain amount of talent. The belief that things can never improve. And it's actually that belief what is keeping us from improving. And of course, this will lead to different set of feelings like stuck, angry, sad, or even depressed. Growth mindset is thinking change is possible. I can develop and grow my abilities. A growth mindset unlocks the possibility that life could be better for us and for others in this world. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which mindset is ruining your life, how it got there without you noticing it, and what are the 3 steps that you can take if you want to start changing today. So more about how this fixed mindset and growth mindset work. For how do you respond to failure? If you have a fixed mindset, I'm not enough, this is hard, I'm not talented enough, oh, this is just another sign that I shouldn't do it. On the growth mindset, opportunity to learn and grow better. This is challenging. I can learn and improve. Fuck it. I'm going to win. Another question. Do you compare yourself to others constantly? And if you do, who do you compare yourself to? Do you compare to someone who is worse off just to repair your ego and feel better than them? Or do you compare yourself to those who you aspire to be? Good question. Good question, right? Next one. How do you think about risk? Avoid because it will reveal your inadequacies. Or, well, it doesn't feel good. It might not go well, but I can learn from it. So we hardly ever take the time to analyze our actions or reactions for that matter. And it's very interesting that when we were younger, we faced a lot of challenges like learning how to walk, learning how to talk, learning how to do math, learning how to write and read and listen to somebody else. But then the more we listen to others, the less we listen to ourselves. We listen to their criticism, we listen to their suggestions. It's sad. When you were younger, you will just do whatever you felt like doing. I want to ride a bike. You will fall 1,000 times in 1,000 different ways until you got it. When I was young, I liked football. And I can clearly remember that the first times that you try to hit that little ball, it's pretty much like Snoopy, where you fail and then you end up on the floor. But the more you try, the more accidents you have, then eventually you actually hit the ball. As we grow, our family, our friends, work, our environment starts shaping us. And somewhere we think that in order to be successful, in order to feel loved, we need to please other people. And it becomes more of a game on trying to get more positive judgment and reaffirmations from everybody else. And somehow, when you don't have that, growth gets buried. There's simply no motivation to do anything. And we've been told many times that a lot of talented people is out there accomplishing their goals. And in reality, we don't need talent. All we need is the willingness to work. All we need. No. There's more to it. We need courage. We need persistence, the ability to think differently, the willingness to innovate, not just copy, the willingness to struggle and put yourself out there even when there's no promise of a reward. But having a fixed mindset will only keep you sitting at your place, will keep you avoiding challenging situations because that's too much stress. I get frustrated so easily, and you probably want to quit half of the time, if not more. Think about how many times you've not done anything because it was hard, because you got frustrated, because you didn't get the results that you expected. And also think, what would happen if you face those same situations with a growth mindset? All the things that you could accomplish, right? There are 3 steps for this journey. Number 1, understand that change is possible. The more you learn, the more connections you make. The more connections you make, the more efficient and effective you are. Number 2, know that growth comes from doing something hard. And when you need to put a lot of effort, when other people can do it so much faster than you, let them do whatever they're doing. You do it at your own pace. If you need to put twice the amount of effort, go ahead, do it. That does not mean you don't have the ability. It just means that you need to effort a little bit more to get the thing that you want. Number 3, my favorite, harness the snowball. Because when you start getting those results, when you start seeing those results, when you can feel that you've made it, that's extra motivation. Now I realize I'm capable of doing what I thought I wasn't. The only thing between us and the things that we want is work, which is going to be hard and uncomfortable, and I'm gonna be afraid of doing things, feeling a lot of stress and frustration. Work. It's uncomfortable. That's it. Nothing else I can do. And I'll probably fail a lot of times, and it's not like I enjoy failing. With a fixed mindset, you will take the loss so deeply that you won't dare to try again. But with a growth mindset, you will assess and think, this is what I learned. This is what I can improve. This is me getting better. The worst thing about having a fixed mindset is that it's not only ruining your life, it's ruining the life of others. Your family, your loved ones, even your work. It has more of an impact than you can imagine. So I will suggest you to subscribe to my channel and don't miss the second part of this video. The choice is yours.